I'm talking about shout it going crazy. People going crazy in them motherfuckers. Run that shit back, man.
But it means nothing. Nothing without a woman on the bed. Man made the car. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made the electrolyte to kick us out of the dark. Man made the boat for the water. Like the seven omega. Man thinks about a little bit of baby girl and a baby boy. And man makes them happy because man makes them joy. But after man make everything we can, do you know that man makes money? To buy from other men. This is a man's world. But
Grand evening to y'all.
Hey, greetings.
Tuning into another episode of the Frontline Black News. I'm your host, Shane Krumah. I'm joined by my other host, Lady Che. Say hi to people, Lady Che. And we are joined with our West Coast correspondent, Shabaka Sankoria. Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced. Who's on the producer and co-host of our West Coast correspondent is in the house, greeting us from the Sin City.
Yeah, Raiders, and more Raiders.
Oh, God. Traitors, and more traitors.
Okay, well, we playing Bums Thursday night. We're playing the Vikings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, we already smashed them. Good luck.
Good. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go up there and put some more football helmets on them. You know what I'm saying? And let's send they sorry asses back to the Great Lakes region, man. With another L. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I see we got Twin Pyramid in the house. Greetings, Twin Pyramid. Thank you for joining us.
Deacon, you just had to go there, didn't you?
No, how about them Texans? Okay, I ain't got it.
That's what's how about them. Them bullshit calls. How about that? Or the lack of calls. I just said the lack of calls.
Right. And then also too, man, I had tweeted some bum, man, once again talking about black athletes. You know what I'm saying? So I told his ignoramus, if the black players, along with the retired black players and the alumni, which is the retired before the retired black players put together, they pool resources, man. They could buy all 28 or 26 of these raggedy ass teams, man. You know what I'm saying? Or form 28 teams to compete against them. And in 5 years,
32. There's 32.
Okay. Teams. Okay, all right. And then we put together 35 NFL teams with all black players on it, and the talent level will still sell.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, let's get it done.
Yeah, that's what they're afraid of, you know what I'm saying? And then also, too, let me see here. Now, Brother Che, you told me this before. How do I share this here to our like page, Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced? Hit present.
Yeah.
Hitting present. Then it says share screen.
Yep.
Hitting share screen. It's easiest with 2 monitors. Okay, share screen. Screen sharing works best on a good computer. So I'm on a computer. Okay. All right, let's see. We'll put it up here. Wait a minute.
While you're doing that, I'm going to get to the what we're going to be discussing. So on this episode of the Frontline Black News, we'll be discussing trial for Jonathan Majors begins in New York.
Oh, okay.
after numerous delays.
Okay.
And if we have time, yeah,
Uh-huh.
we have time. New York City Mayor Eric Adams sexual assault case,
Mm-hmm.
and of course our unhoused neighbor news and our unhoused neighbor.
Right.
So this is a continuation of what we were talking about last night and the night before that.
Right.
All fell asleep. So
Mm-hmm.
um, these are the remaining topics that we didn't get to the last two shows. So that's why
Mm-hmm.
I had a necessity for part 3.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna add it to the screen.
Okay.
Okay,
And then I'm trying to get this here up on Tweety Bird as well, too. And StreamYard says to share on Tweety Bird, follow these steps, head to the destinations page and click add a destination. Now, where the hell is the Oh, wait a minute. Hold it. Let me see something here. They got a destination here. No, it just says present. Okay.
yeah,
Or
Deacon.
is this?
The game's been rigged all season. Like these refs should be all fired. They need to replace all these refs. Like they blind.
Right.
They blinder than bats.
Yeah. 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 You got that right, sir. You know what I'm saying? You really do. Okay. Now, this thing here does not want to cooperate. Do you see this up here, Brother Che?
Yes, I'm sharing it.
Okay, that says Microsoft Bing.
Yeah.
Okay. No, we need to get that up out of there, man, because there's a couple of personal items up on that on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
why you used Bing anyway. You said it
okay. Okay. Yeah, we got to get. Okay, I got it off. Cool. Okay, so all right. So I go back to present, right?
There's definitely some gambling going on. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is, man. Particularly out here where I'm at, man. That's all they do out here, man. 24/7, man, and they got watered down booze, man, to get you to lose all regard for your finances. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They specialize in that.
Oh yes, sir. Okay, share screen, Brother Paris. Okay, I'm sharing the screen. And once again, this fool comes up, man. Oh man. No, see, that's the wrong shit that they sharing. They got it going backwards. Oh, your browser has blocked your screen.
What?
Click the screen icon in your address bar to allow access, then reload the page. Okay, now what the hell is the screen icon where it says present?
Are you on Chrome?
Yeah, this is on Chrome.
Okay, so is Chrome your default browser?
Okay, specify default browser.
Is that
No, you talking about
internet
no,
browser?
wait a minute. No, they got the other one up here, Microsoft.
Oh. No, I missed that, Deacon.
Okay, yeah, it says, did you see how Jada Kiss was racially profiled at a Las Vegas casino? Which Las Vegas casino was it, Deacon?
Jadakiss was just on Drink Champs not too long ago. He got his own coffee.
Oh, okay. I ain't mad at him. Okay. Now, how the hell did we do this here the last time? Because I got here. Okay, do I need to click stream to your audience up here in the right-hand corner at the top?
No, that's only if you want to share it on your channel.
Oh, okay. And I ain't got the channel yet. So we're going to present again. Share screen. Okay, screen sharing is easier with 2 monitors. Screen sharing works best on a good computer. Some screens let you share audio. Look for the share audio checkbox on the next window. Follow these steps to share a video with audio. Okay, is what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Screen sharing, go to screen share, then present. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. I gotta give Shabaka the tutorial on StreamYard.
Yeah. Okay, because see, we did it before, man, and we did quite well with it, man. But okay, you know what, brother Chet, we're gonna have to do this here, man. And you're gonna have to take me to school on it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we could probably arrange that for tomorrow, Shabaka, before the show.
All right. Okay. All righty. Yeah. What's brother Phil talking about right here?
So this was the cue I was.
Okay.
Now, Lady Shay has her computer set up. It's really confusing.
Okay.
It's really hard
Let me
to
get a
see.
notepad right here.
But we already covered this topic. This is the cue I had going.
Oh, okay.
This is about the Democrats prioritize and then not having black people prioritized on their website.
Right.
So I'm looking for is about Jonathan Majors.
Okay. All right. So what's the date today? 12 what?
12/4.
12/4.
Fred Hampton anniversary of his death.
Oh yeah. That dude was 54 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he was murdered in his bed early in the morning.
Yep.
By the FBI and the Chicago police. And the cold part about it is that they had shot and killed him while he was in the bed next to his pregnant wife.
Yep.
And then his wife was carrying Fred Jr.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah,
wow.
he went live earlier.
Fred Jr.?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
On my page.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They were passing out breakfast bags to the neighborhood.
Okay. Over there on the west side of Chicago on Monroe Street?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I hope real walkie-talkie call in tonight, man. He might could drop some knowledge.
Ebenso been kind of MIA lately.
Oh, okay. Well, as you know, Chicago is winterizing like y'all are in Denver. Yeah. Right now, here it's 50 degrees and clear. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it was 32. It looked like it went up 2 degrees. It's 34 now.
Oh, okay. So you all still got that drift right there. So, you know, we might want to elaborate there before we get with Lisa Cabrera. I'm going to pull a story up here. Okay, let's see. I ain't got Tweety Bird right here. Okay. And we're going to go up here. Okay. Oh, man.
It's at the Norman Hotel.
Okay. What's at the Norman Hotel?
That's where he was profiled at.
Who is that?
Jadakiss.
Oh, okay. Okay, it sounds like he got a case right there.
Oh, yeah, big time. Did this just happen, Deacon?
Okay, all right. And as you're doing that there, Brother Che, I'm reading right here. This is Wikipedia. Okay, he was killed. Mark Clark was killed with Fred Hampton, state chairman of the Black Panther Party, during the Chicago police pre-dawn raid. And they was the Chicago police and the FBI. In January of 1970, a coroner's jury held an inquest and ruled the deaths of Clark and Hampton to be justifiable homicide. Ain't that a bitch?
Every time they kill us, it's justified.
Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, so they just up there, you know, putting a rubber stamp on that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
And then don't they shoot at his grave placard every year?
Oh, yeah, all the time, man. All the time. All the time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fred Hampton murder, state sanctioned. Okay, and they had to go through, a lot of legalese on it, man. It took them about 6 years, if I'm not mistaken, to have them finally realize is that it was, in fact, a conspiracy to kill Mr. Hampton. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, and this is particularly, to our youth, man, the 21-year-olds.
He was only 21, yeah. He was only
That's
21.
what I'm saying, okay? Now, and you didn't catch that brother out there sagging.
Nope.
You didn't catch him out there, man, calling his woman a bunch of bees and stuff like this.
Very respectful, well-mannered.
Yeah, exactly. And he was only 21, you see. So he was a man, with vision. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And he was a man. Oh, most definitely, man. Most definitely. Now, if that brother there was 21 years old, man, and became the Illinois Party chairman, okay, and was in mainstream news back there, man, what the hell is going on now? Because they got photos of Fred right here.
Right.
On the news, okay, he was born Frederick Allen Hampton on August 30th, 1948. He was born in Chicago, Illinois. He died at the age of 21, December 4th of 1969.
That's what I mean. He would have been 64. No, he would have been 74.
Yeah, you're right. He would have been. And then on the top of that, okay. No, he would have been 75, Brother Che.
Oh, 75, okay.
Yeah, on August 30th, he would have been 75. And the cause of death they have right here is assassination gunshot wounds. His education, he attended Triton College. Okay, his occupation was activist, revolutionary, political party, Black Panther Party. Children, Fred Hampton Jr., known for chairman of the Illinois chapter of the Black Panther Party.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And they got a chronology. Okay, now here's something that he did. This is one of his greatest achievements right here. Okay, he left away gang life.
Yeah.
He tried to put some peace between the between the gangs. Yeah, between the crews in Chicago. Okay, now guess what? Now I'm seeing something of what happened in Los Angeles in 1972. And
Crip.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah, but also too, there was a gentleman by the name of Robert Blue who was beat to death at the Hollywood Palladium in 1972 for a leather jacket.
That was when the Crips started.
Yeah, and they had and they started going all over killing people over leather jackets.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? But keep in mind what crew started wearing a leather jacket as part of their official uniform.
Panthers, the original Black Panther.
Precisely. So, and then it says right here is that Fred was born in Chicago in the year 1948. He grew up with his parents in the Maywood, which is a section in the city limits of Chicago. He attended high school in the city of Chicago. He went to Proviso East High School. So which means is if anything east in Chicago, that's right by the lake. Okay.
Yep.
Fred Hampton would graduate in 1966 and educate himself in law at Trenton Junior College. Now we see why they hate him. He educated himself in law. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And while attending Trenton, he decided to join the NAACP and was appointed leader of the Youth Council Organization's West Suburban Branch. Okay, in November 1968, he went on to establish the Chicago chapter of the Black Panther Party. Okay, now I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, now here's one thing the generations after me have to understand. 1968.
Same year that Martin Luther King was assassinated.
Exactly. And then keep in mind is that there is when the Black empowerment era, man, came in full force after Dr. King's assassination. Okay. So when he opened up the That's 1965 from Watts. That's from 1965 from Watts.
But
And
68 after MLK was assassinated, it was even more burn, baby, burn.
Yes, sir. It's because it was in Los Angeles in 65 during the Watts riot, okay? Because the name of the DJ who was relieved from the soul radio station KGFJ was the name by the name of Montague. And each time he'll play a record by Junior Walker or the Temptations or the Miracles, that's what he would say. Well, burn, baby, burn. You know what I'm saying? So they interpret that, you know, the white folks in Los Angeles interpret that as well, that there was the battle cry, you know, for black folks to get on rest and go burn down shit again. Okay. Okay, but still, it's very interesting that still in the year 1992, you still had the same fucking problem.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? 24 years later.
You still had the same problem.
Yeah, exactly. You see? All right. So Fred, you know, he established the Chicago chapter of the BPP. When he opened up the chapter, he offered the provision of free breakfast for school children. Yep. Now, this is the key thing, you know, that fuckboy Hoover hated was the free breakfast program for the children. And he was saying that was their biggest threat to national security. Black people. Yeah. So black people giving black children free breakfast so they can go to school and be healthy and learn better. That's a threat to national security. See, people, the hypocrisy is real. This is what makes me say fuck the dump as in human shit. And I want to make that perfectly clear. And also to the trans vet. Oh, of course. Yeah, I'm getting up to him. Okay, he's senile. Then you got an incompetent vice president. The only thing she could do was flat back. You know what I'm saying? You know, and whatnot. So, you know, hey, white folks, we understand that your country is going to pot. It's going down the fucking toilet for y'all. Mm-hmm. Well, now you know how it is to a point to feel black here in America. Exactly. Okay. And this is why we are not the same. Right. He also used the chapter, you know, get this here. He also used the chapter in Chicago to provide medical attention to patients free of charge. Now, I do know some elders in Oakland was telling me that they were doing that there as well, too. So I would imagine is that they was doing it in the Philadelphia chapter, the Los Angeles chapter, the New York City chapter, you know, is because, you know, Tupac's mom, Finney, she was a member of that branch. She either was running it, but she did die in the Bay Area a few years ago in Marin County, which is north of the Golden Gate Bridge. Okay. Yep. All right. Okay. So let's see here. He used the chapter to provide medical attention to patients free of charge. He also, to help the community, he taught political education classes and instigated a community control of police project. Yeah. Okay, what was that they call that? Not cop watch, man. The citizens oversight.
Citizen oversight.
Yeah. Okay. And so one of his greatest achievements came in 1969 when he persuaded the most powerful street gangs in Chicago to stop fighting. Yep. He called it non-aggression pact. Okay. Need more of that there today. And I'm not disrespecting none of the street crews out there, but I'm just simply stating, man, can't keep killing each other, man, because the work is going to come from these fucking migrants, just like what Dr. Claude Anderson warned us about 8 years ago. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, here's something. Oh, boy, that no good ass Jesse Jackson. The same year, Fred Hampton went on to form. He went on to form the Rainbow Coalition, a multiracial alliance of blacks, Puerto Ricans, and poor youth. That same year, Hampton was arrested for stealing $71 worth of sweets that he allegedly gave away to the local children. The charges was later dropped. In 1969, the Panthers Party started to gain interest from old Edgy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, cross-dresser. He got the interest of the cross-dresser of the FBI. Now, the headquarters he had was on West Monroe Street, was raided 3 times in 1 year, and over 100 members were arrested. In the early hours on December 4th, 1969, the Panther Party headquarters was raided again for the 4th time. Okay, and the police claim that the party opened fire first and the shootout took place. Afterwards, ballistics evidence revealed that only 1 bullet had been fired by the Panthers, meaning nearly 100 shots came from the Chicago Police Department. During the shootout, Mr. Hampton and Mr. Clark were killed. Witnesses claim Mr. Hampton was wounded in the shoulder and then executed by a shot to the head. After the resignation of Tricky Dick, the Senate Intelligence Committee conducted a wide-range investigation of the incident. So Tricky, he resigned in 1974. I remember the day Tricky resigned. Ladies and gentlemen, as of 12 o'clock noon tomorrow, Gerald Ford would be your president. And you don't have Richard Nixon to kick around anymore.
And
yeah, and then this is what I mean by the dump, as in human shit. And I want to make that perfectly clear. Okay, that's where I get the perfectly clear from. Okay, so
let's get to Majors about it. Fred Hampton Jr.
No, Fred Hampton Sr.
My apologies.
Yeah, his son is still, keeping it going on. Okay. So that item is checked. Okay. All right. And of course, as you do know, that he was murdered with Mr. Mark Clark as well, too. Okay. So condolences to both of those families right there, and Chairman Fred, and we're going to try to keep the spirit going on. Oh, Lisa Cabrera. What's on Lisa Cabrera's mind?
So she's going to give us an update on Jonathan Majors' trial.
Oh, okay.
Goddamn Bentley that was saying that he assaulted her, and come to find out she was the one that did the assault, and we had covered that earlier this year. So this is an update.
Okay, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, we do know that Jonathan Majors is the one that played in Creed 3, where he got out the California State Penitentiary, being in there for so many years, and our man there, who has Leroy, our man Killmonger, who is that there? What's that brother who played Killmonger?
Jonathan, what's his name, babe? Killmonger. What's Killmonger's name? Jordan.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan, yeah.
Okay, so Jonathan Majors, okay. Case in New York. Okay, case in New York. Okay. All right, so what's happening with him?
So his trial is finally happening with that white for the alleged attack on that white broad.
Oh man, another Carolyn Bryant. Another Carolyn Bryant.
After several delays.
Okay, so they could piece together the evidence, the work against him.
So Lisa Cabrera gonna give us the update.
Okay.
If y'all haven't liked and subscribed to Lisa Cabrera, what the hell are you doing?
Okay, and then also too, Miss Cabrera, please mention us as we mention you, man.
Oh, she always shows love.
Oh, okay.
She's cool.
Right.
I chime in on some of her lives, and she's always showing love.
Okay. So I take it that's Mr. Majors right there in the photograph?
Yeah. Yep. Looking like Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
And that's Megan Fox next month.
Okay. Okay, Lisa Cabrera, what's up? Okay. Cabrera. Okay. Okay, Brother Chad, what's going on?
You can't hear me?
I hear you, but I don't hear the story.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
I don't know why you don't hear it.
Okay.
Let's try it again.
Okay.
Share this tab audio. Share this tab audio. Screen instead. Doesn't even show up. That's weird. I don't know why it's not. I can't hear it. Can you hear it now?
No, sir.
I might just have to pull this whole queue up. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna try something. Let me stop sharing. I think it's because I'm on two Chrome browsers at the same time.
Okay.
Cause StreamYard been messing with us here on this goddamn Chrome, especially on my account. It really acts up. That's when it starts freezing, kicking me out the studio and all that shit.
No, man. Okay.
Let me try it now.
No, so they're throwing monkey wrenches on us.
Always, Shabaka.
Okay.
We don't own these platforms.
Yeah, no.
Okay, let me play it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Major's trial
Can you
has
hear it now,
begun.
Shabaka?
This is
Yes,
a
sir.
picture of him, Megan Good, walking into the courts today. So I know his attorneys were trying to avoid a trial, but look like they have moved forward. Actor Jonathan Major's trial begins in New York City after numerous delays. Jury selection begins Wednesday for Jonathan Major's trial in New York City. The actor arrived in Manhattan court to face misdemeanor charges of harassment and assault of a former girlfriend. He has pled
Oh,
not
get out
guilty
of
to
screen
all
share, Shabaka,
charges.
unless you're
The alleged assault took place
trying
on
to
the
share
night
an
of March
article or something.
25th when Grace
Okay,
Jones
how do I kill
accused Major
screen
of
share?
slapping her
Stop
as they
screen.
rode in a car to his apartment,
Okay, did that do it?
throwing her
Yep.
into the car
All
after
right.
she got out of it and twisting her arm and grabbing her hand violently enough to injure. So she was treated at the hospital for minor injuries to the head and neck, including a cut to her ear. Majors, a Yale drama graduate, has been cast in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in a plum role of Kang the Conqueror, already a rising star for his performances in dramas such as Creed 3 and Lovecraft Country. He was seen as the new face of the billion-dollar franchise. His character has made appearances in movies Ant-Man and the Wasp
Yep.
and the second season of Loki on Disney. But the actor has been dropped from several Hollywood movies currently in development
Right.
and at least one completed film
Oh,
that he
Deacon gets a
starred
kick
in,
out of every time you say the
Magazine
dump,
Dreams,
as in humans
has
shit.
delayed its release.
Right.
Majors has already been removed from an ad campaign and dropped by his management and publicist.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the
Rumors
way how to, yeah.
swirled for
Do let
months
me say
around
that
the
right
future
there.
of
Is that's how
Marvel,
they start
one
breaking
of
you
the
right there when
biggest
you're losing your
entertainment
manager
entities
contracts,
on the
man, because
planet.
those are your deals
Major's
that you're
trial
making.
date has
Yeah.
been pushed back and delayed several times as his defense team has worked to minimize legal fallout from the alleged altercation and sought to have his case dismissed. So Priya Chandri has called the accuser a liar and suggested that she was partying and drinking after the alleged altercation. In June, Majors filed a complaint against Jabari in which he alleged that she attacked him after suspecting he was texting another woman. Bravely, Majors laid bare to the NYPD the relentless alcohol fueled abuse he suffered at the hands of Grace Jabari and enduring a nightmare in their relationship. Now, as soon as Jabari steps foot back in New York, the NYPD stands ready to arrest her, Chaudhry wrote in a statement to NPR in August. New York Police Department did not arrest Jabari, charging her with a misdemeanor assault and criminal mischief. But the Manhattan DA's office declined to pursue the case. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Major's team seem to hope that his um, charisma will win over the jury. So, well, I will keep track of what is going on in this trial. And I'm sure that we will get bits and pieces
Oh, they
about
finally
it. Now,
add
I
an
don't know if we're
option
going to see actual video
where you
footage.
can
We
copy
might
the link
because it's
on
not
the
on the
actual
federal
page on
level.
Facebook now.
So,
Okay, they did what now?
wow, the last
So you know where you got
video
the like,
that
the
came
comment,
out
and the
about
share.
Yeah.
Jonathan
Now they
Majors
have
was he
copy.
was breaking up
You
a
copy
fight
the link
between
from the
two
live or
teenage
whatever.
girls.
Oh, okay.
So mm, we know Jabari
They
for
just did that shit
some time
sometime
left the
tonight.
country and went to
Oh,
London,
okay.
and they said she came back. They said she came back. So it says that if he is found guilty by this jury, Jonathan Majors can be in prison for up to 1 year. I mean, this
Mm.
whole thing has been
See,
crazy, but
Trucker,
one thing it has done for sure
Yeah.
is devastated his career.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying
sorry,
anything
y'all.
online. Don't spend
I'm
another dime on
buying
Amazon
camo
until you
for
watch this first.
the
Watch this.
Yes.
I can show you how to get
Being with Grace Jabari, I mean, she has really literally pulled the rug from under him on this one. And it seems like even to this day, he is struggling to clear his name.
Mm-hmm.
And, despite the fact that there's video footage that doesn't even match what she's saying.
Right.
And you also
Mm.
have the cab driver saying she was the aggressor
Exactly.
from what he witnessed.
It covered that
So it'll be interesting
earlier
to
this
see how
year.
this trial turns out. I don't believe it's going to be a long trial, to be honest with you. But we'll see if they get Grace Jabari. That's what I'm interested in, to see if they get her in there to testify and hear what comes out of her mouth in this whole thing. So, I mean, and the sick part is after doing all of that, she tried to hook back up with him through text messages. I mean, she blew his phone up. I remember the text messages too.
Yeah, she was blowing him up.
So, y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, fam.
Yeah, so I still remember when they had this brother all pent up on a goddamn Variety magazine and all
Right,
pink.
yeah, March 2023, almost a year ago, all the feminized and all that old bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, so once again, you know, this goes to show the lack of regard that they have for us. You know what I mean?
So they build you up just to tear you down. You know,
Oh, yes, sir, absolutely.
For what? Not staying with Biggie.
Yeah, pretty much. And then if they're killing all his managerial contracts, then that means that they're going to go try to take his royalties and residuals that he's got pending off the work that he's done out there, you see. And this is why, and when I say out there, I'm talking about in Hollywood. And this is why I cannot emphasize it enough, ladies and gentlemen, who's listening to us. And please share our feeds. Definitely check in with your Blacc Experience Enhanced, you know, every Tuesday night, every Grand Rising, every Friday. Please Google our past episodes. We're being shadow banned, so we're working around it. And we are researching, you know, how we can get our fair share, because, you know, we spending our money, you know what I'm saying? Right. And then we got a right to make some too. And then where you see my name up there where it says, please, this live feed, is there any way that you could delete that? Because that should be, please share this live feed.
What are you saying?
Okay, do you see up on your screen where it has my name and it says, please, this live feed?
Oh.
So what we're trying to get that there to say is, please share this live feed.
Oh, you corrected it on the other. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's so which means is they had to go through the algorithms to approve it. You know, they're lousy bastards, boy. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying?
Lady,
you know,
got it where it can share to your personal page, I believe.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So and then I shared it to a few groups, and then we appreciate everybody who's been supporting us and Frontline Black News over the years. Okay, yeah. So we're getting a little bit of action. You know, they are shadow banning us, and we know it, but we're still going to drop this knowledge anyway. And then the powers that be, they may go fuck themselves. And also, too, powers that be, we are researching about how we could sue your stinking asses, too.
Right.
You see? Because you put all that other shit up there and garbage and Vivek, Salami, Rami, or whatever with that trick's name, and all the ones who want to hate on black people, you share their shit. But when it comes to us, you know, when we trying to reach out to our communities, because we really don't give a fuck about you other groups.
Right.
We really don't, because we can't cape for you no more. So to quote Brother Parrish, that he's been saying, you know, over the last few years, that since him and I has been collaborating, go hold your own nuts. We can't do it no more. See, because
we've been saying hold your own nuts for 4 years, at least 4 years.
Yes, sir. You know, man, what hat is that you got on, man? I don't see the Pony Express up there.
Quit hating on my Broncos. No, I don't have the Bronco hat on. I got the 420 hat on today.
Oh, okay. Well, I ain't got a problem with that. Okay, yeah, but the ponies
the Colorado 420 hat.
No, all right, okay. Just as long as it's 420, great day. Well, so the ponies are back in the barn, folks. They back in the barn. Okay, and then the professor. Okay, yeah, got to hear the professor. And,
What are your thoughts on Jonathan Majors?
Oh God, I ain't even shit on things.
how are you feeling, Lady Che? You got some Alka-Seltzer with you?
He's innocent. The proof was right there.
Right.
Yeah, he was innocent. He's being framed.
That proof was
Okay.
right there. That bitch
Okay, now let's.
fine. They had it on camera.
Yeah.
They had it all over, fucking gigging at the club,
Mm-hmm.
chopping up fucking crackers on the corner.
Yep.
She was straight. So like, what the fuck is they talking about? Even the fucking Uber driver fucking commented on that. That was fucking that. Jonathan Majors, the fact that they give Jonathan Majors some money back,
Right.
and some endorsements back.
Right.
He didn't even do anything.
Right.
He did the right thing. He left the scene and called that bitch some help.
Yep.
Okay.
Some help.
Okay, all righty. So I'm quite sure that Mr. Majors can go over there to Beverly Hills and downtown Los Angeles on Wilshire Boulevard and find him an attorney that specializes that and get him paid.
Do you see now, Sue, why we have to walk away from Becky's and Karen's because of bullshit like that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you now see, Sue, what we talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he did the right thing. Get out and call this bitch the fucking mental health fucking awareness and shit. Bitch all that all one lie talking about she broke her thumb or broke her fingers and shit. But she just, gigging at the club, ordering drinks and fucking doing the most.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cracking
drama queen.
Well, male crackers at that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Some, like, oh my God, like, why would you want to?
Yeah.
Just to see Jonathan Majors watching Jesse walk down the street by himself.
Yeah.
Why would you want to why would you want to get involved and pick that fight? Like we see it, I've seen it personally where crackers just think they can just walk any kind of way on the sidewalk and try to blow motherfuckers and that's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's just like walking into a brick wall. Like,
pretty much.
Brick wall, just like a brick wall. It's like solid. Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's stupid. So you see Jonathan Majors, he just got done doing Creed in the fucking that Marvel film, or DC film. He's yoked. He's yoked. What these little dry ass crackers finna do? Try to take up for some Karen, like talk to him and shit on the street. Like they go talk to him. Talk to him. Like
I see you're live on the personal on the Bucket Express Enhanced.
Yes, sir. And I'm up here. I think I got my mind right on a little bit, and I'm sharing it as much as we can. To our world wishers out there, and what have you.
They need to give him a major apology, some major money back. The army need to get back on their motherfucking endorsements and sponsorships because they're trying to fucking everybody, all them fucking white ass motherfucking producers, directors, that badmouthed him and made it seem like he was a violent old motherfucking Karen beating asshole. You know what I mean? They need to get on their fucking shit and then fucking throw him some bread, apologize, and give him some more film roles. Like he's like.
Oh no, but that's just it though, Lady Che. What he could do is
Ebony need to leave him alone when they putting him on them gay ass motherfucking photo shoots, making him look some kind of way.
Was it Ebony?
I think it was Ebony. No,
yes, sir. It was Ebony. It was Ebony.
My sister Ebony.
Yes, sir. It was Ebony, and that's sad.
Yeah. I stand corrected. I said Variety, but
no, it was Blacc. It was Blacc.
Yeah. It was Ebony, and keep in mind that he would be featured in Variety, as well to the Hollywood Reporter.
Right around
all that.
Right, Ebony or I think it was Ebony. Ebony or Essence was Blacc.
Yeah.
That used to be another people in the magazine. You know what I mean?
Okay, but but Lady Che, you're right there. But you got to keep in mind that Lyndon Johnson Rice sold Johnson Publications to Time Magazine, so it's not Black owned no more. It's Time Magazine now. Yeah, they're the parent. They're the parent company of Johnson Publications, which I really think is very, very sad. Is because Eunice and Johnny's Johnson, you know what I'm saying? They had sacrificed quite a bit to create that, and it did chronologize. You know, it was a
more viewers. Shout out to
huh?
Appreciate y'all tapping
Shut out a little eyeball. I got all hyped up. Now my heart hurts again.
Yeah,
So
you need to pay that man and give him back his endorsements.
Give him back his
endorsements. Yeah. And what he's gonna do is that he's gonna sue the shit out of him. You know?
Yeah, fucking damn right. That bitch was lying. She was lying. And I was like, do Jonathan Majors like that. He had to go get a whole motherfucking fake ass relationships and fucking about.
He would assist it. He would make it good.
Make it good. Yeah, he did some good publicity right there. To she could have dressed him a little bit better, but it's whatever. Sister bounced away for a little bit. And I think that's like a pretend thing right now, but hey, it looked good on him. It looked good on him. It looked better than that motherfucking shabby ass motherfucking Q-tip of a white bitch.
Right.
That he was rocking around with. Oh, high water wearing ass motherfucking ass just dry motherfucking. Hair, bitch. Like, for real, man. Fucking old straw hair having ass bitch. Man, she's better than that. Like, what did he see it? Like this one of them old heroin ass looking ass models and shit.
They told him that's what he needed to
stop listening to white people. Real shit, because they're just making him look bad.
Yeah.
So yeah,
we see that with Negrusi.
He need to go get his money back. He need to go get his money.
We see that.
And then of course, what he needs to do is that he can. He's gonna get paid. He's gonna get paid.
Like, can we blow the scalp? Like, just a little bit. You gotta receive that motherfucking tail hair. Like, brush your head.
Talking about one of the congressional black talkers here in the state of Colorado.
And then hit it. And by the way, though, too, we're gonna start putting the hashtag, man, on some of these politicians as well, too.
Stop
And Vivid Ramasalami, you welcome to call in because I've got a few choice words for you, sir.
Which one?
I really do.
Larry Elders.
Him too. Get that bomb up here.
Something about Larry Elders.
Leo Terrell.
Leo Terrell, yeah.
And I will own him. You know what I'm saying? I will own him.
Yeah. All right. So, I think that concludes with Jonathan Majors. Get your money.
Right. Okay.
Did you see that bitch defamation of character?
All that, Lady Che. He's got them on about 5 of them. Defamation of character, slander.
Yep, slander, defamation,
breach of contract for them not giving us residuals out of Los Angeles. From
No. When you call the police and you get something, you want no crime report, but they still charge you anyway.
Oh, the Karen Act.
Yeah.
The Karen Act. All that. Yeah. Well, see that there's his defamation of character right there.
Yeah. Yeah, you got treated like Johnny Depp treated old girl.
Oh my God. That fucking shit. Oh my God, that goddamn trial.
That trial was the shit. Yeah. Fuck what nobody says. That trial was the shit.
Oh yeah.
The Johnny Depp trial was the shit.
He got paid too.
He had a mason jar full of cocaine.
Yeah.
I was
he got paid for it too. And Mr. Majors needs to start on that case tomorrow. Right there in New York City and Los Angeles County.
That's Jack Sparrow right there. That's a pirate. That's a real pirate.
That's a real pirate. How can I get mason jar? I got like 18 mason jars right now in my cabinet. How can I get down with filling one of them with just straight cocaine? I think that right there on the coffee table, like
that's a lot of cocaine.
That's a lot of cocaine. I remember drinking. He poured himself did you see the chalice, the wine glass that he had to pour himself a bottle of wine? That glass, like I swear to God, before I die, I'm gonna give you a Johnny Depp wine glass and just lick that bitch up. Like throw some fruit in there, some wine, and some ice cubes, and just mob around all day. Just lit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, like I said, he need to go on in and deal with that. And then they need to have,
Recording me?
as you said, Lady J,
Are you
an anti-Karen Act.
Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called the Karen Act.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the Karen Act. Can you imagine a white bitch getting hit with her own act? That bitch with the Karen Act, cuz.
Yeah, or call it the Carolyn Bryant Karen
You got
Act.
all our support right here with it. You like,
Yeah. Make that the Carolyn Bryant Karen Act. You know what I'm saying?
Karen, I said,
Yeah.
well, ride on the fucking complexion for the protection and shit. And white tears matter. Hell no, hell to the no.
No. See,
FDA with it, like, hey.
and the reason why they want to come down on it is because you see, not only is this stuff wrong, it is dangerous. You see what I'm saying?
See, Sue, that's why we have to say hell to the
God,
no.
hell with
White
Sue.
bitches, because it's motherfucking. That's what you think it is.
Sue is
Well,
straight up
whatever.
troll, cuz.
And she gigging at the club,
Well,
DJ requests and shit, all up in the DJ booth. Oh, fucking weird ass bitch
Yeah.
crying in the closet.
She came on at the end of part 1.
She was crying in the closet. He had to come find her to get some clothes for the next day. She all up in his closet crying and shit, peeing herself.
no, Lord.
She threw up all up in the closet.
Bitch. Like,
Yeah, we covered all that.
I was all over it. Just because.
No, man.
You said the same last name.
Yeah, you covered that on RBA too.
Like, you can't be doing my job.
This is sad. You know what I'm saying?
Money, brother, get your money. Sue that goddamn Karen.
Hey, break her, put her in a cardboard box, standing on the side of the freeway. We'll work for food.
I'm sure somebody will pick that up and take it.
Oh, pain and suffering too. Get her for pain and suffering.
Pain and suffering.
All that. Pain and suffering, loss of income, defamation of character, false accusation, also filing false reports.
Abuse.
Yeah.
She was abusing him.
Mm-hmm.
She was.
She snatched the phone out of his hand and scratched him up or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, scratched
Okay,
him.
now you got battery.
Battery.
Okay.
Yep.
See, that's battery.
That's what they would do to you.
Mm-hmm.
What she doing? She couldn't say she couldn't just make it right and say, I did that shit. Ooh, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck I was tripping on. My fault. Let me fix this with everything. You know what I mean?
She had too many drinks at the club.
No, man. Instead, she gonna go hit you. So you hit her with all that shit. She attacked you. She assaulted you. She emotionally abusive. Man, I could just tack it off. Like you see how you know violations with a pen and a piece of paper.
Yeah.
No, well, we got 5 violations at minimum off the top.
Yeah.
That's like
5 violations right here. Defamation of character.
Yep.
Filing a false police report.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. And then cause a chain reaction. Assault and battery. Interfering with his livelihood. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, that was.
So we have 4 right there. And downright false accusation.
And the false accusations, yep, that's 5.
Yeah, that's 5 of them right there, minimum.
Look how they did Johnny Depp. Like, Johnny Depp couldn't, they wouldn't want to even give him a job now. Like, I mean, they do now, but back then, they were like, you did this, and this. Oh, Johnny, and then he got Robert Downey Jr. and grabbed it. That's not the Johnny I know.
Oh, God, Robbie Downey Jr. needs to be sued for that Tropic Thunder bullshit.
What's up with Robert Downey Jr.?
Remember he was blackface and Tropic Thunder?
Okay.
Got that role, Justin. Stop lying. You know he did.
He was in blackface.
He wasn't blackface the whole time.
No.
He played the fuck out that role. He did.
Yeah, see, and that blackface shit. Now, let's get to the blackface, coming off the West Coast, which is Los Angeles, right? Now,
they get in trouble for that.
Okay, but wait a minute. Okay, but hold on, though, Lady Che. Now, what does Ron the panties? And I'm saying, Governor of Florida, you wear women's underwear. I want to make that perfectly clear. Okay, now what does he say about that? And then also, too, what does Gruesome Newsom say about that with Hollywood being in his state?
He would approve of it.
Yeah, that's precisely my point. So why are we, as a people, wasting our time worrying about these neurotic ass Beckys? You see what I'm saying? All right. And then worrying about these psychotic Kens. You see what I mean? Okay. I mean, them motherfuckers is the minister society.
Yep.
I mean, really.
Yeah, he's researching the raw, right?
Yeah, they are literally minister societies worse than what Lorenz Tate was in that movie he played in. Remember Lorenz Tate and Minister Society?
Yeah.
That's your real minister society right there.
Right. Yeah.
You see?
Old dog didn't have nothing on him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you see, and not only people is just morally wrong, but this shit is dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving along, because we gotta move along.
Right.
We always tell our unhoused neighbors, move along.
Yeah.
Got our next topic. That is your mayor.
What mayor is that?
Mayor Eric Adams.
Mayor Eric Adams. Oh yeah, he got hit with some Me Too situations as well too. Okay, so therefore,
hit with the Me Too.
Yeah, so what they need to do with the mayor of New York is send in the New York City Police Department.
And mind you, this is after he went against Biden.
Oh, okay. He went against Biden.
We welcome the migrants. Come on in, migrants. Come on in.
Yeah.
And then 2 months later, he's like, no more y'all. No. Went all the way down to fucking Colombia. Told him, don't come to New York City.
They really good out.
Okay. Now, from what I'm also hearing too, is in Argentina. You remember Hugo Chavez of Argentina?
No, Argentina, Shabaka of Venezuela.
Yeah, thank you. I stand corrected. Yeah. Hugo of Venezuela, repeat. Hugo of Venezuela, where they have the capital city called Caracas, Venezuela. And in 1973, George Foreman defended the heavyweight title in Caracas, Venezuela, when he knocked out Ken Norton in the second round. Okay, yeah. So what they doing now is that it's kind of like that because they had shadow banned them on their oil purchases and what have you. And what happened is because you got a lot of these migrants coming from Venezuela. Now the Venezuelans wouldn't be involved in that had they not tried to countermand at everything that Hugo Chavez was doing down there, just like what Gaddafi was doing in Libya.
Exactly. That's why they had to get rid of him.
Right.
They killed him, and he's been dead for 10 years.
Yeah, Hugo. Yeah, I remember Hugo. Yeah, I remember Hugo very well. You know, sorry to see him go. See?
Sad, cold, cruel world out there.
So, Biden, y'all president, y'all voted for him. I didn't vote for that bastard. I didn't vote for him or the dump as in human shit.
And we want to make that perfectly clear.
But Biden want to offer them a temporary asylum. And temporary citizenship.
Right.
And Eric Adams was like, I can't take no more migrants, Biden.
Right.
It's
okay.
Like, he gonna take as many migrants as I say take.
Right.
And he's starting to ship them out. Like, y'all got to go. I got to one-way ticket up out of here.
Right.
So now, with all of that going on, now he got a sexual assault case against him. So our good brother, Professor Blacc Truth, Shout out to Professor Black Truth. If you haven't subscribed to Professor Black Truth, what in the hell are y'all doing? I've been listening to Black Truth for about at least a good 10 years. But yeah, shout out to him. And we're going to play his moment of truth from about a week ago.
Okay, do we have anybody in the chat room with us?
Let's see if there is. This is Twin and Deacon. Appreciate y'all. Twin and Deacon.
Okay.
Nobody said since Twin.
Okay, so have our viewership went up since we put it up there on the like page?
Damn, screen it keeps fluctuating. It went up, it went back down. It's at 4 now. It was at 6 earlier.
Oh, okay. Well, that's part of the shadow ban they're doing on this, and we welcome the shadow ban because that only means that we're speaking the truth.
Yeah, Twin here. Yeah, we see you, Twin. Appreciate you.
Oh yeah, definitely appreciate the brother who checking us out. And then I'm looking at and he says we here, and I'm looking at it on my other cell phone right here out of the on the like page of Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced. And please like and subscribe to that page, ladies and gentlemen, because that is where you get all the updates on our upcoming episodes on Frontline Black News, on the Revolutionary Agenda, and on Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced.
Yes, sir. All right, so let's go let the professor give us a take on Eric Adams.
All right, what's the professor talking about? Drop knowledge.
I'm the professor, and this is the moment of truth. Now, we got to talk about this. New York's top cop is back in the news. Oh, it's been a rough month for Officer Eric Adams, who also moonlights as the city's mayor. He's been catching hell in the legal system, and it ain't over yet. First, the feds took his phone and his iPad. Now, he's being accused of having committed sexual assault 30 years ago. If I didn't know better, I'd say someone's trying to dirty him up. The accuser in this case is claiming Officer Adams committed sexual assault, battery, and employment discrimination when they worked together in the NYPD 30 years ago. The summons is demanding at least $5 million in damages, and it names the city of New York, the New York Police Department's Transit Bureau, the NYPD's Guardians Association, that's an organization of black officers, and 3 unknown entities as defendants. The suit's being filed under the state's so-called Adult Survivors Act. That was one of those laws that was passed in the wake of Me Too, which allowed people to bring sexual assault suits even after the statute of limitations expired. Now, in New York, their Adult Survivors Act was a 1-year extension that expired on Wednesday. So anyone who had a claim that they wanted to make, they had until Wednesday of last week to do it. And what we saw was a whole flurry of these kind of accusations coming in the last days leading up to the expiration of this act. And while I'm sure that there's a number of legitimate victims out there who this law may help to actually seek justice, it's also clear that there's been a lot of parasites looking for a payoff, too, who have come out of the woodwork. There's been lawsuits filed against Puff Daddy and now Jamie Foxx under this law, all of this in the days leading up to its expiration. I suppose the victims just felt they had to wait until the last minute to do this. I suppose after R. Kelly, a lot of these free-range thoughts are feeling confident. Many think that they can win, they hope, or at the very least force some kind of settlement. But as Bill Cosby and Michael Jackson found out the hard way, those settlements get used by the white media as proof of wrongdoing, and the proceedings from those civil suits can also be used by DAs as the basis for a criminal prosecution. Jonathan Majors is still being dragged by prosecutors in Manhattan right now. His accuser was arrested, but the DA's office told the NYPD in advance that they would not prosecute her, even if there was an arrest. So the fix is clearly in from the DA's office. There's really no case against Majors, but then again, there wasn't one against Cosby either. Majors is being used as a political prop so Alvin Bragg can try to solicit some more campaign cash and political support from those good white liberals who backed him last time. Everyone knows that the white political leadership of both parties loves someone who locks up black folks. If Alvin Bragg was so concerned about alleged assaults, why did he refuse to bring a case against Mia Ponsetto, the so-called Soho Karen who assaulted a child in broad daylight and lied and said someone took her cell phone? So what we have here is the same old lawfare against black men. And before any of the half-wits in the comments section try to post something stupid, you don't have to like or approve of Cosby, Puff Daddy, Majors, Jamie Foxx, or anyone else to understand that under white supremacy, These black men are simply being used as proxies for the entire black community. I would hope that that's obvious to everyone by now. Bootlicks are always the favorite whipping boy of choice because those are the clowns who made the mistake of letting themselves get closest to massa's iron fist. The former governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo, was unceremoniously driven from office under a cloud of sexual misconduct allegations, and now Officer Adams is getting the treatment. And of course, they have to drag some other black men in too, because why not? And just to show that they're enjoying abusing their little bootlick, recently in New York, there was an incident where a Jewish Obama official was arrested and charged with harassment and stalking a cart vendor in New York and going on an Islamophobic rant. After this Jewish individual was arrested, there was an incident at a New York school in Queens where a riot broke out, or as Republicans call it, a normal tourist visit. The reason being given for this incident is that allegedly a teacher posted a picture of herself attending a pro-Israel rally and holding up a pro-Israel sign. The reporting from the white media is that some of the students were upset by this and chatted online about having the teacher fired. This supposedly led to a disturbance at the school as students who had planned to protest the teacher's political stance turned into students leaving class, which resulted in numerous fights that spread throughout the school. Now, the big talking point the white media has been kicking around is that the teacher who posted the picture hid in a locked office when the brawling started. You have some clowns online actually using terms like radicalized to describe a bunch of teenage kids. Of course, they try to make it seem like it's all black students, when the reality is there was a bunch of fighting amongst the so-called rioters, quote unquote. These were unruly children who would be fighting each other regardless, which is what they normally do on any other day. Does anyone seriously think that these radicals could find Israel on a map?
No.
This was kids with poor upbringing who saw a chance to cut class. And because many of them are undisciplined, when they saw other kids who they didn't like in the hallways, they began fighting each other because that's what delinquents do. Was this really about anti-Semitism, or was it actually about bad home training? Look at what it is that these kids do most of the time, and you can learn the answer to that one. Because if it wasn't this, it would have been something else. I also think the white media, through the teacher in this case, is trying to exploit what happened. If the students in her class were really so furious with her specifically that they were starting a riot, actually the white media said riots in the school, plural. If that was the case, then why is it that she wasn't harmed? Nobody hit her. Nobody threw anything at her. A whole classroom full of furious radicals, a radical mob. And nobody tried to stop her from going into an office to hide either. Nobody did anything to her. I think they would have had her a little bit outnumbered, don't you think? And when the police arrived, nobody tried to stop her from leaving either. Kind of sounds like someone's taking their talking points from Benjamin Netanyahu to me. And if this teacher was really so scared that she had to hide in a locked office, why didn't this mob of radicalized, pint-sized anti-Semites try to get to her? Why didn't they kick the door in? There are hundreds of kids rioting in this incident, remember? I think it would have been pretty easy for just 10 or 12 of them to get into whatever office she was in, especially if they had hundreds of radicalized terrorists and 2 hours that they controlled the school. With that much time, she should have already have been 5 different shades of dead. But not only was she not dead, she wasn't even harmed. They had the school under control, or rather out of control, for 2 hours. And yet this mob of hundreds of radicalized anti-Semites with 2 hours worth of time couldn't do anything to her and didn't even try. There wasn't a radicalized mob, did absolutely nothing to this one lone, isolated Jewish teacher who they were all allegedly trying to kill. Make that make sense. Of course, we're not taking sides in that war over there. My point is that we can't allow anyone to continue the demonization of black people, and in this case, black youth, as a political football. The racist trope that black people are the face of anti-Semitism is a racist lie to give anti-black bigots an excuse to say that black people are no better than the white supremacists who oppress us. The people who spread this lie know what they're doing. When you consider that certain racists like Stephen Miller, Ed Blum, David Horowitz, and others are out there pushing all sorts of anti-black agendas, you see that there's a number of bigots who have made a lot of money and a lot of political progress for themselves with the lie of black anti-Semitism. Now, Officer
Right.
Adams comes into play because he tried to put on his mayor cap for a moment and
yeah.
condemn this incident, but of course that wasn't good enough since he's being attacked for his response. Why?
Mhm.
Because this Seldowitz clown got himself arrested. And if a non-black person is punished for something, you know they got to make sure they arrest and punish at least 3 times as many black people. Yep,
Right.
Officer Eric Adams is finding out the hard way that when you play the game plays you.
Yep.
He should get no
Exactly.
sympathy or support from us, though. He tried to play that respectability politics game, literally saying, what about black on black crime? So it's too late for him to stop now. He might as well argue his own case. But this is how the white powers that be are avoiding him for his shameless bootlicking. Many people have speculated as to whether this is part of a coordinated and deliberate effort to dirty up Officer Adams. He criticized Joe Biden over the illegal alien flood engulfing the country, and Biden doesn't like it when black people talk back to him. The two of them haven't spoken in a year. Biden's support with black people in general is dropping, and with black men being particularly critical of him. So for Biden to see this black man in New York criticizing him, I think that'd be more than enough, perhaps, for Biden to do something to get his attention and let him know you better start towing the line again. It would hardly surprise me. We'll all be watching to see whatever comes of the Feds snatching Adams' digital devices. They haven't been keeping up a steady drip of innuendo and leaks about that one, though, so this may well be a fishing expedition by someone. However, I would be interested in finding out exactly who pointed the finger at him for those political campaign contributions from Turkey. If the few problems Officer Adams has been faced with the last few weeks or so continue, he may eventually have a credible contender pop up and try to run against him if he attempts to get reelected. And if that occurs, where will all of those white liberals who financially and politically backed him be at then? Well, if nothing else, he can always stop pretending to be mayor and just go back to the NYPD. They're always looking for a few dirty cops.
Yeah.
Good day, and be one.
Yeah.
I'd like to take a moment to mention some of our contributors. Charlie, Kenneth Johnson, Nafis Harris, Lakeith Hoskins, and Deborah Martinez. Salute to them and thank you to everyone for listening, liking, and sharing this message. Black empowerment only exists because of you.
That's right. Thank you, Professor Black True.
Yeah, we
I
appreciate
saw
you, Professor.
now Mayor Eric Adams in his Me Too case.
Okay, so it's good for his ass. God. Okay, so it came back, it bit him in the ass, his ass scratching, Yasa Boston, being a homie kind of nigga. And after, to quote old boy from Soldier Story, and after it just goes on to show, man, these are the rewards that you do not get. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
West
what
Country
happens.
always breaks his tools.
Oh, yes, sir. Without a doubt. You see? Without a doubt. And then, too, and more reason why people got to come out of this ass-scratching, bootlicking, Yasa Boston ass syndrome. You see? Because it's detrimental to us, people. You know what I mean? Here at Frontline Black News, we don't hate nobody. We just love ourselves, you see?
That's right.
And if we didn't love you, black family, we wouldn't be going out here taking all these risks that we taking.
Right.
You ought to look at the shit that we get in our inboxes and stuff like that. Yeah, and people come up with different. Oh yeah, and we love our haters. We really, really do love our haters.
Hate mail,
It's
death
because-
threats.
Yeah, all that, the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? And then your trolls who come up there and all that. And we appreciate, our bona fide supporters, you know what I'm saying? And stick with us because we are growing this platform. And we're trying to boss it up. We're trying to get paid on it, ladies and gentlemen. So we can do something, for our unhoused neighbors first. Because let's look at it this way. I don't mean to get off topic, Brother Che, and if I do, just get me back on topic. Is look at it this way. If this platform could generate $100,000, okay, combined with Frontline Black News, the Revolutionary Agenda, Survivors Black Experience Enhanced, okay, you could best believe at least $50,000 of that money is going to go to house some of our unhoused neighbors. Starting with our women and our children, okay? Got to think of the little ones out there, is because I'm looking at it now, Brother Che, you know, as I travel back and forth in Los Angeles. Man, do you know, man, you got 2 generations currently now, 2 generations that's been homeless their whole lives.
That's
So
horrible.
that's it. Yeah. So therefore, that there is a parent who had a child that's homeless and the grandchild is homeless. So now you got 2 generations of homelessness. So therefore, the first generation that was homeless can't relate to nothing about being intact to the second generation that's homeless, is because that's all they know. You see? That's all they know, man. Well, man, what's rent, man? What I do, I just go out here, man, and get me a tent, man, go get me some of this shit, man, and slinging shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, he ain't doing well in school. Wondering why he's standing up there in a fucking food line up there in Fred Jordan all the time. Or the South, you know. Motherfucker being used to sleeping in the street, going into a shelter, getting kicked out first thing in the morning, have to roam the streets all night, you know, until the shelter opens up. I mean, all day until the shelter opens up. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, Shabaki, you remember when the brother that was on the street in Los Angeles, he had that whole house set up on the
on Hollywood Boulevard.
On Hollywood Boulevard. Do you remember what happened with him?
No, it was either Hollywood Boulevard or Sunset. I know that. I know he was northeast of that. No, he was northwest of downtown. I know that because the Hollywood Freeway take you from Hollywood and it travels southwest into downtown. Okay, but anyway, the last I saw on him is that the Hollywood division of the LAPD came out there and told him, well, man, you got so much time to get up out of here, you know, before we shut you down. And generally, when the lapdogs come out there and tell you something like that, yeah, they're going to fulfill that promise. So we do wish that brother well. Hopefully he ain't all caught up, you know what I mean? Because that was a thing that he was doing, trying to show that he was self-sufficient. But what if that man said on the mean streets of Los Angeles, man, I got to make sure I'm safe at night, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
So let's get Lady Chase thoughts on Officer now, Eric Adams. What are your thoughts on him?
I wouldn't even settle out. I would be like, man, 30 years ago, I was a young top man. 30 years ago, I mean, like, this is a long time. I don't even remember who said what to who. And I'm like, get any money out of me? What? I would flip it, pivot. If you needed help, baby, you could have just asked. I'm the mayor. You need resources? Let me help you because you're going about this the wrong way. Pivot. Mayor Adams, pivot. Throw a bag on her. You know, like, you just should have came to me and said you need some help. You didn't have to make up some lies, tall tales. You need some housing. You need some access to transportation. What do you need? I'm the mayor. Let me help you in your needs right now. Obviously, you need something other than attention. Let me get you right.
And then keep in mind, the mayor of New York and Chicago, they have a whole lot of power at the municipal level than they do in Los Angeles. You know, not cutting Lady Che off. Yeah, see?
I'm like,
pivot.
There. I got access to housing. I got access to everything you need. You should just came to me instead of making up these tales of, you know, I did something to you. Come on now, look, I'm 30 years ago. I was a young sprott bachelor. You know what I mean? Young man in my prime. You know what I mean? You know,
just like, you know, Willie Brown, he was an old bastard when he was fucking Kamala Harris. So Kamala Harris was 30 and he was 60.
He was a pig, I know that.
You're in the academy, I'm in the academy. But now, you know, you must have some issues. Let me help you out. Let me help you. I'm the mayor. Let me help you. Pivot, Mayor Adams, pivot.
And then the cool part about it is with him being a...
Don't be that guy, Mayor Adams. Don't be that guy. Pivot.
And with him being a crook and an opportunist and a sellout, you know what I'm saying? That falls right up under his... that sounds like the same... That sounds like just another cat in his same alley where he's an alley cat. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody pulled his whole card.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Cam. Shout out to you.
Yeah, all that. And keep in mind, people here at Frontline Black News, you know what I'm saying? We speak against the popular version of what is true. It's because we're tired of all this prepackaged bullshit. You know what I mean? And if you've been through stuff that I've been through on this political scene going on the last 50 years or whatever, you know, always
My
remember.
thoughts on it is to hell with you, Adams.
Yeah.
Going against Master Biden.
Oh yeah, what's the matter, boss? We sick? See, we sick. Okay, and then I guess, man, that field slave came up to him, and old Eric Adams said, "You know what, man? Yeah, let's go run away." But then they yanked him by the balls, by the chain, and says, "No, nigga, what's better than what you got right here?"
Yeah, that's what they did.
Oh yeah. You know, and then and he's a sycophant. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't kiss the right ass. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, he pissed off the wrong ass that shitted on him. You know, coming up, to be the mayor and all that. Well, he's skinning and grinning. Master made me the mayor of New York City. You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind, one of his predecessors was that sick, sorry, no good piece of shit by the name of Rudolph Giuliani.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And he wanted that shit because wasn't he a police officer to people?
Yeah, I think it was a pig too.
Oh, yeah. So when they gave the order for that. Yeah. So when they did that, so and he was a New York police captain, so he's been out there doing a whole lot of stopping and frisking, planting evidence, and all that old good shit.
Yep, all that stuff that the NYPD is notorious for.
Oh, yes, sir. Just like Chicago, Denver, Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? San Francisco, Oakland, Sacramento. You know what I mean? And, oh, no, man, but I don't see color and all that old shit. But color sure to see your black ass getting it down. Didn't it now? You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind, this isn't hate. You know what I mean? We're just telling it like it is here at Frontline Black News. It's because I'm sick and tired of seeing my people getting fucked over on bullshit. I'm sick and tired of seeing our men folk being falsely accused by these no good ass bras out here. And half of them need to go out there and go suck a dog's dick. Shit.
Yeah, we approve.
And I'm just telling it like it is, Then again, it's half of these wretched ass looking bras. It's like them bras that who Bill Cosby said that he drugged. Man, I wouldn't let none of them ragged ass heifers suck my dog's dick.
Right.
That was tore up.
They trying to hit him with another case, Shabaka.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. The man is 85 fucking years old. Man, he ain't got too much longer to live. Leave that man alone.
Right. He already did, 3 years in prison?
Yeah, and plus you do know that Bill Cosby lost his only son. Is because I remember the case, man, where his only son was changing the tire on the 405 freeway at the Sunset Boulevard exit, which is over there in the ritzy part of town. And the perpetrator, which was a white dude, came out there and shot and killed him. And then he get up there and go tell all his white friends, "Oh, I shot a nigga," and it's all over the news. And they got him. You know what I'm saying?
But switching gears.
Yes, sir.
To our last two topics of the night, and that is our Unhoused Neighbor News and our Unhoused Neighbor Sweeps.
Yes, sir.
So, do you want to give us an update on what's happening in California or in Nevada on the Unhoused Neighbor News?
Okay, from what it is. Yes, sir. Okay, in the city of Los Angeles, from what I understand, the voters had passed something called safe housing or safe streets, something like that. I read in the newspaper, and they had so much money allocated to Karen Bass, and all she did was just house only 250 people.
Yep, that sounds about right. Right.
Only 250 people, and you got damn near 25,000 homeless motherfuckers out there in the city of Los Angeles.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was 50,000, Shabaka.
Sir, it just might be because the last time I went through there, man, I saw the homeless man all down there, man, off of 7th Street, over there by Fred Jordan, Town Avenue, you know what I'm saying? All up and down Central Avenue, from downtown clear out there, man, shit, to Century Boulevard. And the main ones out, yeah, man. And that's quite a distance. And the main ones, man, that you see out there homeless, man, on these streets that I talk with are Black. Yes, sir. Then you even got the homeless lined up over the damn overpasses of the Harbor fucking freeway.
Yep.
Tents been up there, you know, buckets out there with people pissing shit in. So, of course, you know, the damn LAPD that they going through there anytime they getting ready, man, locking people up, man, for vagrancy. Yep. See, just to fuck you around, just to get you down there, man, to the Twin Towers where you get fucked around some more. Then, as you know, when you go into the county jail, you're subjugated to picking up other cases. Yep. And speaking of jail, the guy who's doing 22 years down there in federal prison in Arizona, the one that sliced up George, Derek Chauvin, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you check his case out, yeah, you know, if you check his case around, they fucked him around on a plea bargain right there, you know what I mean? And really, he did the community a service, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, fuck Derek Chauvin.
Right.
How dare he get up there on TV, on the eyes of the world, and murder that man?
Right.
You know? And he knew exactly what the hell he was doing. The way, and one of our brothers had explained it to me, Brother Paris, that I talked with him about. And he says, no, if you notice that Chauvin was had his hands in his pocket, and while he was killing him, he says what he was doing is that he was applying different methods. I thought Chauvin was up there playing with his dick while he was killing him.
That's what it looked like. It looked like he was getting off on killing him.
Yeah, no, you got some sick motherfuckers like that do carry badges.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yes, the human mind.
That got
because
AIDS and they sitting up here raping black women.
Oh yeah. You see, and then you got to keep in mind, man.
Daniel Host Claw, we see you, motherfucker.
And then also too, keep in mind, man, look at these motherfuckers like Jeffrey Dahmer. Look at motherfuckers like Richard Ramirez. Look at that motherfucker who was the Boston Strangler. Look at that son bitch who was the Skid Row slasher in the 70s in Los Angeles.
Oh man.
Oh, you got some sick ass motherfuckers out here, sir. When these psychologists tell me, and I think psychologists, I think they on some type of dope or something, man, or fucking themselves.
Freud was on dope.
Sigmund Freud was on dope, and this is a motherfucker who's gonna sit up and tell me who was a homosexual, saying that there is something wrong with heterosexual men. Siggy was on dope. He was getting fucked in the ass, which is his business. He had his human rights and his civil rights, but I find it kind of difficult for a dope fiend and a dude who's a homosexual gonna tell me, a heterosexual man, that when I have certain fantasies about women, there's something that's fucked up with me.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Totally. You know what I'm saying? And I know, Brother Che, in your curriculum, man, when you got your degree, you had to sit through a course of that bullshit.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Now, how is a homosexual getting fucked in his ass is going to tell me what's going through my mind, and I'm a heterosexual person that likes pussy? No disrespect to the ladies. Okay, I'm just being real out there.
Because they didn't like the fact that they was calling it gender dysphoria. That's what it was. It was gender dysphoria. And then they changed it. They took it off the DSM.
Okay. And please specify the DSM, sir.
That's what the American Psychological Association uses to determine different mental situations, conditions.
Okay.
You know, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, she kicked in the door for Black psychology.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I gotta read some more literature by Dr. Wilson. I wish
That's
when I
the
was in college I would have attended one of her classes.
right, right. Oh, Jay's in the building. What's cracking, Cuzzo?
Okay, who's that there? Jay Militant?
Yep. Bang,
Man,
bang, Niner gang. Thank you for taking
man,
care of
that
those seagulls. That was much appreciated.
man,
I'm so sick of their goddamn fans. Eagles, fly, eagle, fly. No, die. God damn it. Why the hell they in a protected class, but we ain't?
Well, keep in mind, folks, that Mad Dr. D was from Philadelphia,
Yeah.
and him and
I give
you
them
know,
some
doing,
grace because of Mad Dr. Great. Mad Dr.
yeah,
But
yeah, and then him and I, man, that anytime, man, that Philadelphia played the Eagles, anytime Philadelphia played Chicago, we'll sit up there, man, make us a half-ass bet, you know what I'm saying, and then argue about the shit the next day, you know what I'm saying. And then also too the Raiders, yeah, you
oh
playing
my
the Fly Queen,
don't
yeah,
bring
the
them
Raiders.
Raiders up. Nobody want to hear about the Gators.
Say,
Goddamn.
sir, we're pirates, man.
Nobody want
We
to hear
go
about
everywhere,
the
you know.
unhoused pirates that have no sea, that have no boat.
Sir,
Pirates
sir,
with no
sir.
boat, no
The
sea.
desert was the sea at one time. You know, the
Millions of
Great
years
Salt.
ago.
No, but it's still a sea, you know.
It's not currently though.
Yeah, well, let's say it's a sand sea. You know what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
God, sad sea.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And then also to like I said, and I just want to put on this here too, just a little bit there, Brother Che, too, is that what we're gonna talk about, man, on one of the upcoming episodes too, about how black men or the black athletes and the alumni who retired from professional sports and college alumni, you know,
Yeah,
that didn't make it to
that
the
sounds
pros.
much better, Jay.
Yeah.
Fly Niners, fly Niners.
Man. Yeah, and then, but this is the more reason why we should be forming our own professional
That's right.
sports leagues is because with the level of talent that we have at the high school and the collegiate level, and then of course at the professional level, I honestly believe in a 5-year period of the retired athletes who got the money, man, and the doctorate degrees who played in college or business and what have you in finance. I think if you gentlemen put together a think tank, I think you could do it. And I think you could make a major economical shift in this motherfucker. And then Elon Musk, who just lost, what was that? He lost $44 million.
44 billion.
Oh, okay. Then hopefully we could hit the bastard in his pocket and he lose another 44 billion.
He would still be 100. He still have $100 billion.
Oh, okay. Then we'll try a way to break that too. The same thing with him and Bezos.
It
And
was like when
Zuckerberg.
here's a question. You think Van Jones still got that $100 million?
Hell no, man. Hell
They gave him
no.
for crying on
Yeah.
Caucasian Nazi network.
Yeah. And Bezos and the other fool up there with the Virgin telephone. If you don't want to donate to a worthy cause and drop some bread on this platform right here, this is a very, very worthy cause.
That's right.
Yes, this is a very worthy cause. See, because we're trying to do something here. We're trying to secure a couple of people's retirement. We're trying to help unhoused neighbors, and we're trying to help Black youth. Is what we're trying to do. And we know that we are the most hated people on this planet. And the reason why oh yeah, and the only reason why you other motherfuckers out here on planet Earth hate us is because you sons of bitches cannot be.
Speaking of which, I don't even want to talk about it right now, but the punk ass Michael Rappaport and then this other chick, Juliana something, talking about black people need to be going out supporting Israel. Fuck no. We already been there, done that. It was not reciprocated.
Yeah, and Ralph Bunche already done
Yeah,
that.
Ralph Bunche, exactly.
Yeah. They don't even recognize Ralph Bunche, who in the 1940s, man, who negotiated for them.
They don't even have nothing named after him in Israel.
Precisely.
Named after him, nothing.
None of that. And Ralph Bunche was from the city of Los Angeles, too, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, believe it or not. He was from the city of Los Angeles. I've done a little bit of research on Dr. Bunche. And then also, too, the brother who was the LA's first black architect, what was his name? Mr. Williams. Was that Paul?
Williams.
Not Paul Williams. Paul, okay, I'm trying to remember his name. Mr. Williams, who designed houses for Frank Sinatra, Lucille Ball, who designed the Beverly Hilton Hotel where Whitney Houston died at. That man at his time and his youth could not even go into those communities at that time. That was in the 1940s and 50s.
Hell no, you better be the help.
No, hey, that's it, because the LAPD does not mind to this day of giving you the royal treatment of beating your ass to a pulp.
Mm-hmm. They still specialize in that.
Oh, absolutely. They the ones that brought you Crash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Brother Paul Williams. Yep, that was him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brother Paul Williams, And then also, too, in the history of Black Los Angeles, when our people was first going there, all up and down Central Avenue, they had a hotel there called the Dunbar Hotel. And people like Gella Reese, Billie Holiday, Louis Armstrong.
The one you're thinking of is Paul Revere Williams.
Yeah. USC graduated in architecture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he graduated USC, the University of Southern California, that sits in the heart of South Central LA. It's been sitting there since 1888. Just like the University of California at Berkeley's been up there since 1880. You see? Yeah. All right. So therefore, what it is that you had the systemic racism, man, ever since the first slave was brought here to the United States. That's still in effect today. And this is why I'm deleting and blocking these stupid, ignorant ass Neanderthal motherfuckers and Queens and shit. Saying, so jail tells on slavery. Bullshit. You motherfuckers came there with divide and conquer. And then when we did have our wars, we did incorporate the losing nations into the winning nations, but then the European with lies, deceit, prepackaged bullshit, what have you. Oh, you came in with divide and conquer techniques. And then when you got the slaves down there to Goree Island, the motherfuckers who you bought them from, you kidnapped him too and took the money back. So I don't even want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck about no Greek slaves. I don't give a fuck about no Roman slaves or none of that. I could care
about no Slavs.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. See, I could care the fuck less. Say, because how in the hell is these Europeans going to sit up here?
Don't give a fuck about no Khazars.
Exactly. None of that shit. How in the fuck they going to tell us about slavery? How the fuck they going to tell us of how the fuck we should feel? And it's not so much the goddamn slavery, Brother Che. What it is too, man, is the Jim Crow era. You see what I'm saying? Look at little Ruby Ridges. Look at Emmett Till. Look at Elizabeth Eckford, what they did to her. Look what they did to Martin Luther King.
Look at the 4 little black girls they bombed in the church.
But yeah, thank you. Look what they did to George Stinney.
The Scottsboro boys.
Yeah, now, sir, we can go on and on and on with all the documented incidents of this here, Brother Che. And as you know, and I know, not to mention all the undocumented incidents of this. It's just like when Sister Ida B. Wells was out of Chicago, man, because they used to have housing trade there. Yeah, she was a journalist. Yes.
She reported black journalism. That's all she did.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Journalism, but she lets you know, like, this is what's happening in the North. Because remember, the North was supposed to be different. The North wasn't like that.
Right.
No, there was actually more lynchings in the North than there was in the South.
Hell yeah. And then out in the Wild Wild West, they had that shit too. Look at Taft, California.
Yeah.
You know
Stay silent and keep moving. Fuck that.
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
talk in and we will fuck you up. Period.
I know that's right.
No,
Okay, Jay
we're not looking
Militant.
the other
Yeah.
way when you glance at us. No, we're gonna laugh at you, and you're not gonna put us in no goddamn laughing barrel. You're not gonna put us,
Exactly.
make us the target. Hit the nigger game. No, none of that.
Yeah, right. And sink the black baby and all this old type of shit, man. Okay, but keep in mind, folks, to the general public out there, this is not hatred of what we are talking about. The only thing that we are doing, folks, is going through our common experiences as black people here in the United States and relating the damn truths that we live through as a people. And we're sorry to burst your bubbles. This ain't Disneyland. This ain't Hollywood. Okay, we don't believe in Transformers right here. There's no way in hell a man is gonna menstruate out the crack of his ass. He can't do it. And then
tomato paste don't count. Stop it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
My mom
And I
was
think
like, what the fuck is this? I said, I must prefer you, Mom. I don't.
And then we up the ante on that day too, man, up to $400, I think. If you motherfucking transvestites and if you motherfucking men folk going around in women's clothes talking about that you're a woman, all you got to do is just prove your last bona fide menstrual cycle.
It has to be your own clothes. It has to be your own clothes.
Exactly. And we will give you $200 motherfucking dollars. But when you bastards can't do it, then you give us $2,000.
Exactly. We have a lifelong target on us. I remember my mom told me that I was 5 years old because I was like, what?
Yeah, I mean,
it's like they want to kill you, they want to incarcerate you, they want to do all kind. And I was 5 years old, y'all, and I'm like, dang.
And then they got all these street organizations, and then you got all these street organizations that want to go out there and kill each other.
Street organizations, quiet as it's kept, because it's not getting. The knowledge ain't getting out there, but we're going to get it out there on Frontline Black News. Quite as it's kept, majority, if not all of the gangs were started to protect the neighborhoods of which they started from white supremacy, from white mobs, from the lynch mob, from all of that. And now, that's why in my campaign, we said redirect the aim. That's what we got to redirect the aim. This is the true open enemy over here, but not your brother. No. Or right next to you, or your sister next to you. No, that's your that's gonna be your out. So if you have an ally, that's the closest one you're gonna get.
And then keep in mind,
we ain't got no friends and we ain't got no allies. So
we
shouldn't be caping for nobody besides us.
Right, and we can't afford to.
We are public enemy number one. And
just simply of who and what we are. Yeah, exactly.
You're not gonna gaslight us and tell it, oh no, that's all you hear. Oh, you're just really bitter. Oh, you're just really angry. Even if that was true, I have every goddamn right in the world to be fucking angry. I'm looking around like, why ain't the rest of y'all angry? Like I know I can't be the only one that's angry about this shit. And
and then
I've been in the so-called conscious community before it was the thing to do. We ain't new to this. We true to this, and this is why this is called Frontline Black News. You're gonna get the news from a black perspective, specifically about Black American, descendant of American slavery, freedman perspective.
Right. And this is why we have Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced, is because we deal with the Black experience from the beginning of time to 10 minutes ago.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
The world. Let's see.
Exactly.
Black News supposed to be, FBA, like ADOS, like DOAS, because Yvette stole that from a brother named Nelton. Oh my God, what is his damn name? Nelson Shelder. I believe that's his name. But either way, Native Black Americans, as Dr. Claude Anderson was talking about back in 2013, 12, the true Aboriginal people of this land here in what we call America with a triple K.
Right. And really the name of this continent is Aztlan.
Or Turtle Island.
Oh, okay. All righty. Okay. And then also, too, folks, me and Brother Trey are going to be doing an episode on Shabaka's Black
Oh, a
Exchange.
Maxim. That's another one, a Maxim.
A Maxim?
Yeah.
How's that spelled?
AX.
UM?
Yep.
Oxum or what have you. Okay. But however, though, folks, we're going to have a...
Unhoused. Before you go, Shabaka.
Oh, yeah.
Give y'all a rundown on what's happening here in my high-income city. Well, unhoused situation. So, we down to the wire with Johnston. So, Johnston is the newly selected. He wasn't elected. Selected. Mayor of Denver, Colorado has this House 1,000 plan. So, this, after he done stole me and Lady Chay's intellectual property, it's having a very hard time implementing it. I wonder why. So now he is down to the wire. He has announced, what was that, baby, like 2-3 months ago, this House 1,000 plan. And he's planning to house 1,000 people by the end of the year. So we're down to the last month of the year. This is the end of the year. And he is very well short of his goal of 1,000. They saying on the local news, the dashboard, which is on the website, city website, he is like 311. So he still got like almost 700 more people, at least 700 more people. He got a house in 4 weeks. And that don't even incorporate the migrant invasion. This is allowed. This is being allowed to happen. And anybody that's against it is being silenced. So this is what the update is on that. As I believe this video was very recent, like today or yesterday. Anyway, it's our local Fox affiliate out here, 31.
All right, let's see what they're talking about.
Oh, I'm not even sharing the screen. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta share the screen now. Yeah, we got a target on us from birth, Jay Millie.
Yeah, I know that's right. Yeah, Jay Militant. Yeah, he says it's different when you have a lifetime target on you. Yeah.
Just because the color of your skin.
He wants you to help at the micro communities. Lisa D'Souza explains what they're looking for, what they need, what the plan here is.
Good morning. Will 1,000 people.
Hold on, I gotta pause this real quick. So that's the city and county building. Behind her. Behind her is a major. Jesus Major. And you remember me, I took several pictures of us when I was with Denver Homeless Out Loud of us pointing out little baby Jesus. They're coming up on their solstice holidays. So they got a major, and the major's all covered up. Right.
Oh yeah, the nativity scene, as they call it.
Yeah, the nativity scene, major out there, right? And
yeah, the three wise men.
That's allowed to happen. You see, baby Jesus is all wrapped up, the family all wrapped, everybody wrapped, right? That's allowed in the city and county of Denver, but actual people on the street covering themselves like baby Jesus, that's a crime.
Good God. It ought to be a crime, for a son of a bitch to make a law like that. So goddamn inhumane, man.
And at the same time, we ran Initiative 300. And Initiative 300 was going to basically repeal the urban camping ban.
Right.
Couldn't allow that. They shot that down, talking about we can do better. So we're going to let you know, you can do better than this, Johnson. This should be free 10,000 or house 10,000.
Right.
100,000. Like, if he's really trying to do something, but he ain't. And this ain't his idea. We had something similar planned on our end. But I just want to point that out because they allow that, but and right behind her, they're gonna have right where that the nativity scene is. They're gonna have the "We Will Remember" in like 2-3 weeks.
Okay.
For all the unhoused neighbors that died on the streets that year.
Yeah. Yeah. That's sad.
By the end of
Yeah, you want to house people. I was promoting this since I
Yeah.
started running for political office, even before that. But these months, we can do better. Okay, so now you want to take a homeless person home, unhoused neighbor home. Oh, now
Yeah.
the mayor said we need you to do this. Oh, now you want to go volunteer to help the mayor get his goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, I had that. Me and Sekou, we had that. How take a dog. Poodle. We was giving dogs to the poor.
Yeah.
House. And then I had some shit where I was like, well, you could take a unhoused neighbor home. Right? And they just laughing. And now here we go with this shit.
really asking people.
So he was very short. So 3'11", he still got a long way to go to meet that goal. That's just the goal. The goal is much higher, but that's what the goal is at this time with the current mayor. So he ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it. Me and Lady Shay been done called it. Like, he is not gonna make it. And the next year he gonna say the same shit.
Prepackaged bullshit. Prepackaged bullshit.
And then they keep talking about they ain't doing sweeps, but yet they are doing sweeps. But yet they're saying they're not doing sweeps.
Right.
So it's just faces change, but the game remains the same. It don't matter who you put in there.
Right.
If Bloomberg paid for this to happen, and Bloomberg was the mayor of what city?
New York.
Yeah. So we want to turn Denver into another New York, basically.
And then Brother Che, right here, I'm just bringing up on Los Angeles on some numbers right here. There are currently at least 63,706 people experiencing homelessness in LA County, according to a count by the
oh my God.
In 2020.
That's what they're reporting, so it's easily over 100,000.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah, definitely. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so let's see what's going on with Denver.
Yeah, so he's short. He's shorter to go. Yeah, how many unhoused neighbors they lying saying we got?
Okay. He was trying to house 100, no, 1,000.
Yeah, but the goal is so low. You should be at 10,000. You got all these goddamn migrants. We done took on like 28,000 migrants
in the city of Denver alone.
They started this shit last year. It was the last December they started allowing these motherfuckers a refuge and asylum.
Damn.
Abbott's ass started sending them up here. I gotta get the hell out of El Paso. You got two choices, LA or Denver, and they're going to Denver.
Right. And then, of course, old Governor Bud, you know, he's the ones that crossed the Rio Grande River. He's immediately putting them on a bus and sending them to the Democratic cities. Yeah.
Greg Abbott.
Yeah, Bud. No Bud Abbott. Great state of Texas.
Don't mess with Texas, Chewbacca. Those cowgirl friends are real enthusiastic right now.
Oh, yeah, particularly about their Second Amendment rights.
Oh, yeah.
111 people.
But they wouldn't have Cowboy if it wasn't for black people.
Exactly.
Because we were the original cowboys.
And then keep in mind that a lot of knowledge that came with our ancestors, man, on a slave trip about horses and cattle from the Songhai Empire.
Yep.
If you see a movie.
There's been a connection there, Chewbacca. Dormant for a number of years, and now something revive it. But getting back to this shit, so they're gonna give us a rundown on what the mayor has in store for meeting his goal or attempting. Somebody gonna get paid. It ain't gonna be us. So okay, so that's encampment. Encampment. You might remember that post office, Shabaki,
Yeah, it looks familiar.
off the 20th,
Mm-hmm.
but this is 21st.
Okay. And that's
Between
near the 5 Points. I know that.
Champa and Curtis.
Yeah, I remember Curtis Street there. I remember Champa. Okay.
Remember California?
Yeah, obviously. Colorado Boulevard. I remember that. Monaco. I remember that. Quebec. I remember that.
I'm right on Quebec.
Mm-hmm.
North Quebec when it was an air. These people so stupid. You so ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
How you move to a new city or another city and not learn the history of that city? Like they're so fucking stupid. These mothers, they didn't even know why there was so many motels along Quebec.
Mm-hmm. And Colfax. And
Because
generally when you have,
those were the highways.
right.
Oh, the interstates.
Exactly, because Colfax, man, would take you literally through halfway through the state of Colorado.
We've already discussed this numerous times about it.
Mm-hmm.
It will take you from California to damn near New York.
Okay. Okay, so it's just part of a federal highway system going from the East Coast to the West Coast or the West Coast to the East Coast.
Yeah, but it's
Like Route 66.
highway. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Yeah.
So,
And I remember the street Josephine there. And then I remember y'all.
on Josephine. Remember I was on Josephine.
Yeah. And then I remember the street where little Pierre's used to be.
That was Downey.
Yeah.
That's
the very first.
Shabaka, that's a condominium now.
No, man, because the very first time I went to Denver, Colorado, I went to the Blacc section, and that's why, because I had some people ask me, man, where's the neighborhood at? And I go over there and saw this little night spot called Pierre's, and I went off in there.
That was the spot, especially at that time. You talking about the early 2000s?
Yep, 2002. I believe it was the very first time I visited Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, I was a junior. No, I was a sophomore in high school in 2002.
And where's our man from Chi-Town, Real Walkie Talkie?
He got, I don't know. We should do a welfare check on him.
Right. No, I'm dead serious because this shit that we doing, Lady J, hell yeah, we better do some damn welfare checks on each other. That's for real.
That's a shout out for the arena center. Get your boy. We miss him.
Man, they be getting Frontline Black News confused.
Mm-hmm.
Black first.
I know. He's white.
Indeed.
You won't let him on the show, Jesse. Jesse.
We did let him on the show. And what was he talking about? Real walkie talkie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was dropping the whole.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yep.
Yeah. He was dropping. And these motherfuckers here in Denver are looking for.
Now you want to ask about him.
Okay, so you got a lot of overdose deaths.
I didn't bring up Shabaka as the one that asked about him. I didn't even mention Bebezzle.
Yeah.
Welfare check on him, brother.
Yeah. Denver homeless problem is out of control. Same shit they're saying about Los Angeles. Same shit they're saying about Oakland.
There's like 2 more videos I want to play. Jeez. So I think that's the same one.
Denver couple's adoption finalized a few months. Wait a minute. Denver's homeless is out of control.
Probably play this one. This is one I'm looking for.
Why are you on a whole new screen?
Man, don't you just hate, man. Yeah, he did, yeah.
micro communities.
What are you doing?
I'm playing clips, man.
Well, why are you in the blue when you were in the green?
I've been in the blue.
But that's not what the StreamYard is.
Yes, it is.
What are you doing, man?
I'm in your shit, but it's paused.
No, mine is purple, not blue, not green. There's no weird shit over there. What are you doing, man? Pull it together.
I got it together, chill, buddy. Chill. So this
That's
next
what you
story
need, man.
is
It's
about
quick, over, easy, painless.
yeah. Denver selects 3 nonprofits to operate micro community sites. Micro communities. I wonder where that idea came from. I just wonder where that idea came from. Oh, I know the answer. We all know the answer. Me and Lady Check. So, that's the one I'm gonna play next. So they call themselves using these nonprofits to create these.
They're a key part of Denver Mayor Mike Johnston's goal of getting 1,000 people off the streets of Denver by the end of this year.
And tonight, the Denver City Council is considering a pair of multi-million-dollar contracts for 2 of the groups that will run those micro communities. Denver 7's Brandon Richard takes a closer look at those groups.
As crews continue work getting micro community sites in Denver ready, we're learning more about who will run the sites. The mayor's team chose Colorado Village Collaborative to run the micro community near Evans and...
Oh my God, I got a positive. So Colorado Village Collaborative. Let me tell you a thing about them. That is a racist ass organization.
Right. Okay. I remember Evans Avenue. I remember that brown building.
That is white first. Oh, yeah, you remember that. Oh, you remember that building? Damn, that's been a long time ago. It's apartments now. It's just an apartment building now. It's like a school or something. There used to be something else before that. But yeah, that's Evans right there. I think that's off of 85 Santa Fe.
Well,
for Evans.
Well, I remember getting off of that exit there many a times. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's also near the old Denver Coliseum.
No, this is on the southwest side. No,
okay, my bad.
No, the Coliseum over where I'm at.
Oh, okay. Over there by the Western Stock Show.
Yeah, on the other side. I'm on the other side of 70, so yeah.
Okay.
Santa Fe in southwest Denver, which will house 60 people.
We're really excited about moving forward with the site and being able to launch.
Dee Pearson is the nonprofit's executive director. They currently run 2 tiny home villages and 3 outdoor safe spaces.
Realistically, this is our model, right? The micro communities look like a sort of a mashup between our tiny home village and our safe outdoor spaces. And so...
You mean ours? What the
fuck? You see how they bump your head, man. You know what I'm saying? With a few couple of these subliminal suggestions, which is one right there.
What she is, right? It's clear what the hell she is.
What?
Whites.
Oh, we're talking about that.
Very much white.
Of the Caucasian persuasion, you know what I'm saying?
The CBC.
Yeah, what about it?
That's who they put in charge of these micro communities.
Yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of them motherfuckers be on more damn drugs than the law allowing it. So
Chewbacca, we got to get Dwayne Peterson on here. They've been terrorized. They terrorized that brother at least 2 of those sites.
Oh, that's fucked up.
He's still unhoused too, by the way. Like,
damn,
motherfuckers from whole different countries is getting priority over him. Wayne Peterson been unhoused for at least 5 years.
Yeah. Damn, man.
Somebody from a whole different country on a whole different part of the planet.
Yeah.
and they get priority over you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what they're in charge of these, so it's already bad from beginning to end.
I know we've been doing this since 2017. We run 5 sites right now. I think we're well positioned to make sure the site is successful.
The Gathering Place will run a second micro-community in downtown near 14th and Elati, which will provide transitional housing for adult women as well as transgender and non-binary people.
Oh, hell no, man. Give them motherfuckers their own goddamn communities, man. That's that bullshit, man.
Well, I think they did in the state, somewhere in the state. Lady Che was saying they did do some shit like that. But I remember the Gathering Place because of my mom and my grandma's.
Right.
Because they used to freak quite when they were on the streets or down bad. They used to, frequent the spot. So I pretty much grew up in the spot vicariously through them. Present for a lot of shit that went on, and my mom used to tell me, that type of shit. And I think I used to see those type of motherfuckers in there.
Right.
I'd be like, don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing. Because I was like, Mommy, that's a dude. Or, hey, that's a Big Man, that's a dude.
What do you watch?
At the Gathering Place, baby. Talking about the Gathering Place. You got stories about the Gathering Place.
Oh, yeah. Weird.
So they put in the Gathering Place in charge of one of these safe outdoor camps.
My friends will not listen to us, man. It's making another fucking hard.
It currently runs a day shelter for those same groups.
Those are among the folks who are most at risk when they're living unsheltered.
She says those groups are also disproportionately impacted by violence.
Look what it's doing on Colfax.
They don't have a safe place to live.
A third site near I-70 in Peoria will be operated by Bayonne Enterprises, another nonprofit. Residents of the micro-communities will come from encampments the city will close. The city set a goal of getting 75% of those residents into long-term housing. It is leaving the programming up to the site operators.
They asked us to be ready by December 15th, and we will be ready by December 15th.
That's
I've spoken to both the mayor and his senior homelessness advisor. Both tell me that they're confident
December 15th, they got 11 days
of getting 1,000 people off the streets by the end of this year. Reporting in Denver, Brandon Richard, Denver 7.
Well, that clock is ticking, Brandon. The contracts with the 3 micro-community site operators will cost the city about $6 million. The city is also spending $4.2 million on community buildings that will be part of each site.
Yeah, Micah, she had directed one of our forums, televised forums. Yeah, she was serious about it. And then there's I guess I could play this video just to give them a view of our unhoused, all the unhoused overdoses. Yeah, definitely gotta talk about that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Stay away from
Hey there, good evening, and thank you for joining us for Denver 7 News.
Flu, stay away from them.
Oh yeah, you're talking about that fentanyl.
I think it's a weird thing, man. It's just stupid. Like, if they only see what the Gathering Place did on Colfax, like that place is like, it's the epicenter for trannies, old prostitutes, motherfucking hookers.
Damn, sound like West Oakland.
Homeless.
That's exactly what it is, Shabaki.
maybe a sack lunch. You can put them in charge of a.
No, you can wash your clothes. Yeah, you can wash your clothes. You can take a shower.
Barely. Make use of bus tokens, maybe a pass. I mean, that place is like,
you going back to bus
that
tokens.
place is like, like real raggedy. Like, I was just there. Like maybe 6 months ago, I was having a real wild ratchet adventure with one of my ratchet friends. We stopped by there to pick up her mail. And I was in the car. I was like, I ain't getting out this motherfucker. She's like, come on. I was like, no. Do you see the old prostitutes here?
Yep, that's the old hoes.
This is the old track hoes here?
Yep.
Old, like we're talking like 60.
Somebody's grandma, somebody's auntie.
Old biddies, man. Old biddies. The transgender community there. Lots of transgenders. Lots of trans white people.
Yeah.
and a lot of just old hoes. And it's really sad. It's really sad that like it's right out of Colfax, right? But the only black people there are just the just like man, they had a wild life. And we was over there having one of our little hours there. We was there wretched adventure. We was in the car, singing, laughing, driving all wild and shit. They're having a great time. And she's like, I gotta get my mail. I was like, all right. It's time to get the mail. And she's like, come on with me. I was like, no. So she come back out. She's like, I got your sack lunch. I was like, cuz. You're taking this adventure to a whole new level. We can have lunch at my house. She's like, I was like, what's this? She was like, PB&J and a fucking juice box. A juice box? Giving old people juice boxes. Like an actual little juice box you give a kindergartner. I was like, man, it's now terminated. Take me home. Right around the corner. Like literally. Where the gathering place is like maybe 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes in a car for miles. I'm like, this adventure is sleep over.
Yeah, it's right on High.
I'm no longer having fun.
It's on High Street.
I was like, I can't believe you went in this motherfucker, got your mail, and brought out a sack lunch.
Directly across the street is
What's really funny about that story was like, we had money and everything on us. I was like, why you do that? She was like, because they were offering sack lunches to anybody who needs one.
Yep.
We could have had lunch at the crib. We could have went out and got something. We could have did something. But it's just, I was like, why you do this? She's like, it's just habit. I was like, this is this raggedy ass kind of living we was living outside. You know what I mean? And then now inside just playing around and going for rides in the car. And that's what she did. That's what we do it. I'm like, this place is off the chain. It's bad. But to have them house bread or have them run a tiny home village, what they did all this time with the people on Colfax, all them old ladies I done seen coming up in my youth.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can know them ladies' names by hand because I rode the bus with them.
Yeah.
Or I was out in the street with them. Or I gave them some change. Or we shared a brew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was always outside. So I know these old ladies. I mean, these old ladies are like 60, 70 years old, still shaking it down the boulevard. They're Colfax, East Colfax.
Yeah, East Colfax at that, yeah.
They're down the East Colfax. They only got to walk a couple blocks, man. I'm like, you still here? Let me help you. I don't want to be helped. I don't want to be helped. Eventually you just know the old ladies don't even want to have conversations about nothing. They're just out there for whatever they're out there for. I was like, all right, man. All right, but let me stay in the car because at this point in time, I mean, I had people come up and start talking to me at the window because, they recognize me and whatever. You know what I mean? We having a real life conversation.
They swarm in the car like, hey.
I'm in the car and I'm like, hey, Brandon, dog. And I'm like, oh, shit. Like that. I'm like, what's that? And they're like, hey, what you got to drink? I'm like, man, is that all we know Brandy by? Because Brandy got a shit. Got her pocket, Brandy. Hey,
we know you got some.
Can you do something? Can you help me? What you up to? Oh, you doing this? Or you? Oh, I saw you do running for mayor. Like, damn, what you doing? I said, nothing, just chilling. Oh, you just slumming? No, I ain't slumming. I live right down the block. I live right here. I live right up the street.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not slumming. What the fuck that mean? Just because I'm riding around with my sister. They're like, oh, you gonna come and have lunch? Fuck no, I ain't coming in there and have lunch. That place still got bed bugs and roaches and shit. And they come with the laundry. They come in the mail and stuff. You know what I mean? This motherfucking shit is crawling around. It's right there in East Colfax. It's a haven for bed bugs, cockroaches, and fucking, gossip and fucking ratchet shit. And old yeah, I was wow. The old ladies are wild. I was like, oh man, this ratchet ass adventure is over now. I'm gonna go home. Straight with home. We straight with home. Actually, I went to your house after that.
You sure did.
I was like, just take me back. Here you go, Quebec. All right. I went to your house after that.
Yep.
Came in and was like, I'm done. I got a sack lunch. It had a fruit cocktail in it. A peanut butter and jelly. That's what you give your elders. Put together, put some be ashamed of themselves. You treat us just like jail. You give them PB&Js, a fruit cocktail cup, and a motherfucking mini juice box that came in a 6-pack and keep scooping. Come on now, cuz do better. This is horrible.
Yeah.
But they're gonna run a micro community. That's $3.8 million that's going to these little tiny homes. You know what I mean? That's $3.8 million. So you think they'd be able to come up instead of a drink box? You know what I mean? They can feed the elders better, like an actual sandwich with, like, you know, lettuce, tomato, some sort of meat, cheese, a couple condiment packages, some chips. Do better.
That's what they used to give out.
They don't do that no more. They got a motherfucking inmate over there. I feel like the inmate over there just slapping PB&J's together. Sack lunch. Sack lunch. And you your sack lunch. And you
but I'm gonna tell you something.
You
but the PB&J.
Mama and baby get 2 sack lunches.
Mama
get 2 sack lunches.
That's a World War II shit.
That's just
What you talking about? K rations?
That's just
but they got shit in cans from World War I and World War II.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, that stuff will stay preserved, man. Believe it or not.
They ain't saying too much. They just listening. Okay.
Okay, so therefore, I'm up here sharing this here.
Overdose. Hold on, I'm gonna get this overdose situation. So the blues is definitely giving fools the blues.
Okay.
At 5 this Tuesday, I'm Jessica Porter.
And I'm Micah Smith. Tonight, we are following up on the deaths of 4 people who died outside of the weekend. Now, city officials say they all likely died of overdoses.
New numbers show an alarming trend among Denver's homeless population. Nearly 2 out of every 3 deaths this year were caused by a drug overdose. Advocates for the homeless worry those numbers will only get worse before the year ends.
Denver 7's Brandon Richard has their message tonight.
I'm Denver 7's Brandon Richard. At least 4 people died outdoors in Denver over the weekend. Now, health officials say it appears that those deaths were caused by drug overdoses. But homeless advocates say it highlights a growing problem that they're hoping city leaders, including the city council, will pay more attention to.
It's another way to get them in.
As an advocate for the homeless, Amy Beck is a busy woman. In between providing outreach at encampments, you can find her sitting in the front row at a weekly city council meeting on homelessness and migrant issues.
Sometimes they're not aware of everything that's going on, or they don't have a...
She's at that town hall that unfortunately was able to attend at the Martin Luther King Jr. They finally put the Jr. on it, Shabaki, after all this time.
Okay.
Martin Luther King Jr. Rec Center on 38th Newport.
Okay. I recall seeing Newport. I can't quite place it.
Yeah, it's close to Monaco.
Okay. Yeah, Monaco I'm familiar with.
Yeah, so between Monaco and Quebec.
Okay.
There used to be a firehouse over there.
Okay.
And a chain of motels.
I remember those, all of them down Colfax.
Yeah, but those are strip along Quebec as well, because there used to be an airport directly across the street from where I live.
You talking about Stapleton?
Oh,
okay.
So this broad trying to prod me for information, talking about what can we call, what should we call the migrants that are unhoused?
I call them a bunch of motherfuckers that need to get the hell up out of here. That's what I call them.
Yeah, that's what I told her. Oh,
perspective from the streets.
Amy wishes city leaders were more aware of the growing number of people dying on Denver streets.
What I've really
Man,
noticed.
don't nobody make no motherfucker take no damn drugs. Shit, he should have known the job was dangerous when he took it.
According to Denver Medical Examiner data, 260 people experiencing homelessness have died this year. Of those,
damn. So that means that we will remember it's going to be at least 300.
Oh, yeah. And that can go to 1,000 easy.
What that they're going to name out? Because last year was what, 244?
Mm-hmm.
What is this 107.73?
I think that's, 260 homeless deaths.
Yes.
So is that over 173 days?
Let's see.
173 were.
Ooh, so they're saying majority of them were drug
overdoses. Okay, 173 drug overdoses. Okay. Now you see the narrative they're trying to go here with this, Brother Check.
Mm-hmm. I see exactly where they're trying to go there.
Yeah, because they're gonna try to say, well, the homeless is out there because them is dope fiends.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker, if you didn't have no place to wash your ass, change your clothes, live outside, worrying about your goddamn safety and your health, watching motherfuckers around you because you don't know if they're trying to put a shiv in your back, man. You're not trying to take your shit. Yeah, that'll cause any motherfucker to go out there and use dope and be stressed the fuck out all kind of way. Because see, what it is homelessness, brother, is a process of mental instability.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it causes you to go crazy.
That's my point. And then all these people out here saying how they.
So they're being exposed to drugs that they wouldn't usually use.
Those numbers don't yet include 4 outdoor deaths from over the weekend. The medical examiner's office told us those deaths were likely caused by drug overdoses. While they say they found no signs of hypothermia, Amy suspects the cold weather played a factor in a different way.
Well, what I would have to say is that people use often as a coping mechanism for very severe cold weather.
That's why she was disappointed when Governor Polis recently derailed efforts by some in his party.
Oh, my Lady Chay, didn't you just say that recently?
Yep.
It's our gay ass governor, y'all. Seriously, he's gay.
Lord.
Gay ass governor. Polis. And is that Buckner? Oh yeah, that's Buckner. That's the one I was trying. Y'all spread disinformation about that COVID there. No, the hell we not. Facts. What is that? We don't fuck with none of that. The hell going?
Right.
Allow cities like Denver to establish overdose prevention centers, which would allow people to use drugs while being supervised. It's also
safe injection sites.
Mm.
When it was us, it was lock them up and throw away the key.
Yeah, that's what they're doing in California, the motherfuckers.
I heard California is releasing a lot of motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah, they're probably hearing the word up on Cop Mala. Because it's probably, and the state is going to get hit with an avalanche of lawsuits, man, for false imprisonment. Mm-hmm.
why she supports a new proposal from Denver City Councilwoman Sarah Parody to ban encampment sweeps and require warming centers open whenever temperatures fall below 32 degrees.
So if we offer them a place off the streets, then perhaps we wouldn't see these numbers of overdoses during severe weather events happening in such a short period of time.
Until the politicians figure it out, Amy plans to keep doing her part, advocating for those who can't advocate for themselves. In Denver, Brandon Richards.
Want to do our work. That's
We
we've
want to
been
mention
doing it.
the outside death designation by the city doesn't necessarily mean those people were experiencing homelessness, only that they were found outside. The Denver Medical Examiner's Office tells us it will likely take several weeks to get toxicology results for those 4 cases.
Digging deeper with a month.
The ones they found dead on the river.
Yeah, because you all got that Platte River there that goes through Denver too, right?
Yep.
Over there by Cherry Creek Park, if I recall.
Not Cherry Creek, Confluence Park.
Oh, okay. Because I remember I got lost, man, going by that Platte River one day.
There's a whole trail. It's a whole like bike trail and that runs.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the jogging, the bike trail, the little river itself is in the park. And I got lost in the park.
Oh, you're talking about the Cherry Creek River. No,
yes.
The Platte is further up.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about
Cherry Creek River.
Spear.
Huh?
Like north of Spear.
Yeah. Yeah, Sphere. SPHERE.
Yeah, that Klansman. He had the idea of having all these parks in Denver.
Oh, really?
Left in the year, Denver has already surpassed the number of deadly overdoses from last year. I checked the city medical examiner's online dashboard for overdose deaths. The latest data shows 459 deaths. That's an increase of 6 deaths from 2022's total. In 2023, 299 of those deadly overdoses involved fentanyl.
That's them blues. Fentanyl is the blues.
It's the what now?
It's the blues.
Okay.
On the streets, if you're looking for that shit, motherfucker, it's talking about. I
got that fentanyl. Yeah. Talking about he got blues for the fentanyl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Noted. Be sure to bypass them motherfuckers when I come to Denver.
You're gonna want to Muhammad Ali him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, his sting like a B combination was 3 left jabs, right across left foot, right uppercut, left foot, overhand right.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want to do to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I guess the police department there in Denver is still going harassing them and all that old shit.
Oh, we already know that. That's a given.
Mm-hmm.
That just comes with it, You'll get time and a half for just standing around doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, recorded so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Him, Mr. Patrols. I know what he said, Mr. Patrols, definitely. Mr. Patrols.
Yeah, I got a little time in today. I wish I was still today.
Yeah, what's up with Mr. Patrols?
We used to do patrols in the neighborhoods, right?
Right.
I do this a while. I got a little time today. It's free. I just find out where the homeless was. I was how the neighbors was because they keep moving them around.
They've been moved to Park Avenue.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Unless you hit, if you're driving from City Park to downtown, about time you hit Steel, you're gonna see some encampments. Going up 17th toward downtown.
Right.
And as you get closer to Broadway, the more encampments you're gonna see. The 17th turning the 18th, and then go right into downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Past the hospital. You remember the hospital, the old children's hospital?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's where they at now, out there, around there. They tore that down. Still a hospital, though. I think something medical related. All right, y'all. So we are winding down. Thank y'all for everybody that tapped in tonight. And make sure y'all like and subscribe to the Frontline Black News and Shabaka's Black Experience and Dance. And of course, the Revolutionary Agenda on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter to X. So, do you have anything you want to close us out with, Shabaka? I think Mr. Sandman got you, Shabaka. Shabaka, you still with us? No, he's not with us. All right, we're going to bed y'all good night. Lady Chase, do you have anything close up to say? Oh, shit. Okay, well, let me know. Let us know. The time might go live again.
Okay.
That's it. All right. So thank y'all for tuning in to season 3, episode Trey 5, part 3. Oh, you still there, Shabaka? God damn it. What is your closing?
Yeah. Definitely thank y'all for tuning in to the Frontline Black News. And definitely check us out on Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced next week. Go to Tweety Bird, click on the link. Also, too, go click our Facebook Live page, which we're currently doing the StreamYard on. It's because we're trying to keep the platforms up. And then on top of that, we deal with the Black Experience from the beginning of time to 10 minutes ago.
That's right. We sure do. So make sure y'all do that. So,
yes, sir.
Peace, love, light, reparations, and separations, and Black empowerment. We'll be back with our regularly scheduled Frontline Black Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced.
Yes, sir.
At 7 p.m. Mountain. And that number is 516-418-5996. And press 1 and you'll be added to the queue. So peace, love, light, reparations, and separations, and Black empowerment. We'll see y'all later. Peace.